Okay, so today we're looking at finding halves of amounts. Now to start with, what I've done is I have halved my pizza. I have split my pizza into two equal parts, and they are the same size, aren't they? They're two pieces of pizza that are the same size. But what we're going to have to do today is share some of those extra toppings, between those two, just a bit like our part-part whole model that we've looked at before, haven't we? We've looked at the part-part whole model before, and what we're going to be doing is we're going to be using that to help us share some of those toppings between the two halves into equal groups. So first, I need to share these mushrooms here, equally onto the two halves of the pizza. So there's one half, there's the other half, to make the whole pizza. So what I'm going to do first, I've got 4 mushrooms, so I've counted them, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, happy with that? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 mushrooms, and I'm going to split them equally onto the two halves. So 1 goes there, and the next one, yeah, and the next one, I'm pushing that over onto the other pizza, and this one I'm going to pull it back onto this one. They're shared equally. Do you agree that they're shared equally because both pieces of pizza have the same amount? They are shared equally between those two halves of the pizza. So I can say that half of 4, because we have half on the half the 4. So half of 4 is 2, because on this piece of pizza underneath the box is 2 slices of mushroom, or 2 pieces of mushroom. So I can say half of 4 is 2 quite confidently there, can't I? Now I need to share these tomatoes now. These tomato slices equally onto the two halves of the pizza. I need to share these two halves onto the pizza. So how many tomatoes do I have to start with? Let's count them. I've got 6. I'm going to half them by sharing them out. Okay, I'm going to share them equally onto the two halves of the pizza. And there we go. Nice, easy sharing. Okay, I've shared them out. Lovely jubbly. Proper job. Well done. Well done me. So, then I can count the ones underneath here. 1, 2, 3. And I can see that half of 6 is 3. Okay, not too tricky. Need to share this pepper now. I've got some lovely juicy green pepper. Need to share this pepper equally onto the two halves of the pizza. Let's just check how many pieces of pizza I've got. You can follow my mouse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We could also count in 2s, couldn't we? Because they're in a lovely array. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Or we could count in 5s because they're also 5, 10. So we can see that there are definitely 100% there are 10 pieces of pepper. So what we're going to do is we're going to look there and we're going to share them equally between the two. Okay, so half of 10. Oh, we already did that bit. Half of 10 is. It would be easy if we just drew a line around that and drew a line around that. Half of 10 is, right, let's just count the ones under here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Excellent. Oh, I'm just going to check that the ones on the far side are also the same. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Looks like I've made a mistake because there are 6 on here and there are 4 on there. So that's not right because they are not equal. They're not equal. So it's not half because I haven't shared them equally between the 2 pieces of pizza, the 2 halves of pizza, have I? So what about that? I've moved them around a bit more. And now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this one. And on this one here, I can almost lick that pizza. Like, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe if I do this. Now. Okay, so now I've got 5 and 5. So half of 10 is because on this piece of pizza there are 5. So half of 10 is 5. Now, your challenge today, your activity today is to draw a lovely, lovely, delicious pizza. And you could take up 2 whole pages if you wanted to. You could draw around a big plate and then split it in half, right down the middle. Okay, and then you could draw a lovely crust or some cheese on there. And what I want you to do is share equally these ingredients. Share these ingredients equally between the 2 halves of the pizza into your book as well. Okay, if you can do it practically as well, that would be amazing. But don't worry, just draw it unless you have a pizza that you're planning to decorate. Okay, so 10 slices of mushroom. So I want you to put 10 across. 8 slices of pepperoni. 4 small slices of cheese, small pieces of cheese, 6 strips of green pepper, 16 pieces of ham, 8 pieces of pineapple, and 12 strips of yellow pepper. Okay, so good luck with sharing those pieces out. And if you want, you can have a challenge as well. So there will be a challenge on the slides, but I'm running out of time, so I can't explain it. So good luck. I'll speak to you again soon.